Hey, my Aquarius peoples. Thanks so much for joining me. It's your girl, Sin. I hope you guys are doing well, are blessed today, tomorrow, and always. I encircle you and myself in the white light of God's love, divine, and protection. All right, so we're on to a new week. If you have Sagittarius in your chart or you're dealing with a Sagittarius, make sure you're checking out their reading. They're getting the extended this week. All right. Either somebody's trying to get over on you in reference to child support or something like that. Pay attention to the red flags. Something that involves children, finances, and pay attention to the red flags here. First thing that came to mind is, I'm sorry to jump right in, but this is how we do it, Aquarius. So child support could be an issue right now, and you need to pay attention if somebody's trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Maybe they're not using the funds for the kids, perhaps, for some of you. Others of you, children can be involved or wanting to have children with this person that can be in your life, which I think they are in your life. If you're thinking about wanting to have children with this person, they either want to have children with you or you want to have children with them, right? There's certain things that you need to pay attention to because they're not being quite honest about something. And it could be in reference to financial matters, okay? There's certain things that you need to catch wind of, and you need to learn how to listen to your intuition. Others of you may be dealing with someone who you work with. Probably in cahoots with them, getting a little close at the jobby. That gets really messy. You know what I mean? Keep it cute. Keep it cute. Don't. What is it? What's it saying? Don't shit where you eat. I don't fucking know. Don't bring sin to the beach. I don't fucking know. But you know, you can. Hopefully, you catch my drift. Like just. It can become very difficult. It seems all rainbows and kitties in the beginning when you maybe meet someone at work, but things can turn real sour if you are not headed down the same path. That's all I'm saying. What else am I getting here? Crowning energy, door to spirit. What I feel is that some of you have someone who has passed on that is definitely taking care of you. They could have been born in March, in February, or in May. Interesting. Your person's crowning energy is that of happy family. So you either have a family with this person or they have another family. They have really strong family roots, which is really beautiful. 2 children can be involved, most definitely. Maybe a boy and a girl or twins or something. I don't know. 2 kids. Or it could just be a blended family as well, or same-sex marriage, however the case may be. This can be an energy that they do want as well, something that they're hoping for, something that's been on their mind if they don't currently have it. This can also be as far as pay attention to what's going on at work, okay? Because at the end of the day, this can affect your children if you're out of a job type of energy. So that's another thing that I'm getting here. Of course, take what you want, leave what you don't. If it's not meant for you, it's not meant for you. You know what I mean? All right. What's going on with Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Cross watchers, of course, you guys are always welcome. Even though I'll talk shit. No, I'm playing. No, I'm not playing. All right. You're working towards either getting some type of raise, and I think I'm getting that very strongly as far as the 3 romance angel cards that came through, or and coupled with the blossom and awaiting results. You're waiting for your come up. You're waiting for something to happen, whether that is financially or within your relationship that is pertaining to your story. I feel like you've planted roots and that you're waiting for your come up. You're waiting for something. It's almost like you feel it within yourself that things are going to be happening. February may be a significant time for you, or the end of this month, since the number 7 came up, which is July. Okay. What's going on with your peoples? Their person. Helpless and hopeless. Helpless and hopeless. Wow. They're faced with a lot right now. Right before them, there's hurdles that they need to get through, and how they're going to do it, I'm not sure. There's several steps they have to take. There's several mountains they have to climb, but they're faced with a whole ordeal. But if this person takes a minute, they can, right through the horizon, they can see the peak of the sun, and that is the end game. That is where we want to be. One of the happiest cards out of the tarot deck is the sun. This is where we get financial increase, happiness, success, marriage, positivity, recognition, warmth. You know what I mean? So they just need to keep pushing, keep plugging. Not every storm lasts forever. You know, it only makes us stronger. The hurdles that we have to go through. What's the energy between this lovely couple? Flow. You either need to or have spoken to each other about your emotions and things. All right, there's a lot of emotional energy between you two. I see a lot of water in this card, so Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. What else? It's like a lot has gone. It's almost like kind of heavy energy between you two, where it's heartfelt. It could be positive, it could be negative, it could be a mix of what has gone on between you two. Simply Love, which is a card that just came out for Scorpio, as far as outside influences or issues. So we'll clarify it, okay? Some of you feeling alone, almost left to deal with things by yourself. The advice here is know that you're not alone, and that you are your own person that can light your own way to your happiness. And this can even be the cross watchers energy, where they hold the light within themselves. Actually, you're the one that holds the light within this relationship. And why I say that, because in the Blossom card, she holds this orb of light, the sun. You know, it's almost like he's trying to get at, I keep saying he, and I apologize. It's please don't be offended because of the gender specific. It's almost like this person, whoever you're thinking of or whoever is on your mind, is trying to get at you, is trying to come towards you in some type of way. What is on their mind is that they want the family to come back together, and you hold this unit together, and you're waiting for something to happen. But I feel as though some of you definitely feel alone. What's the outcome here? Outcome between this couple. Love abounds. Very nice. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, check out their reading, because they definitely got this on the outcome as well. Why is this Simply Love here as far as the outside influences? Influence or influence. Simply Love with the Knight of Cups in reverse, okay? That might be the issue. You could be dealing with someone who is, you know, all you want is love. You want somebody to take care of you. You want somebody to express those emotions towards you the way that you express them. And this person has this energy of being a heartbreaker, maybe a troublemaker, maybe moody, can be in and out, up and down, and they are the ones who create the blockages. They are the ones who are blocking that love, or that for some type of reason, almost like I feel an energy of being unworthy because so much has happened within their own life. Someone may be feeling alone, and they might lead into temptation type of energy, where they're either doing some toxic behavior that is definitely not good for them, drinking a little bit too much, maybe sex, things like that, drugs and things like this. So the advice here is not to, whether it's a cross watch or you, the advice is to, when you're feeling alone, there's other activities to do other than toxic behavior that can definitely lead down the path that's not the healthiest. Well, that's kind of sad. Five of Pentacles here, upright. So Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And at the end of the day, what I do see here is there's some insecurities when it comes to the relationship or the love that someone wants to give. It could be on both parts, or it could be separately. Yeah, another card of isolation. And I think we're going to stay in our separate corners at the end of the day. Even though we love each other, we're still not going to be able to communicate, or not coming forth to communicate with one another. There's been a lot of things that have happened. They have to do a lot of work. You're waiting for some type of change or some type of results to come your way. You've worked so hard towards something, and you don't want it to go all down the drain. What other messages do we have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aquarius? Just breathe. You have to take your time. You have to be okay with what is going on with you. Meditation is going to provide a lot of clarity. Listening to your dreams. Just take it one day at a time. Don't take on too much. It becomes way too much. You need to be okay with yourself, having your time. I feel that a lot of you have a lot of focus maybe on your children, and it's just, you're like, Sin, there's not enough time. But there is time, okay? You have to make sure to make time for you. Be like, kids, I know it's summertime, they ain't no school, but you know what? You guys are going to sleep early because mommy needs her time, daddy needs his time. It's just simple. You either stay in your freaking room. I don't want to hear a peep. You know what I mean? Curl up and read a good book, something, or do something that you haven't done in a very long time. See if someone from your family that can, like, maybe take care of the kids or something like that. I don't know. But this is definitely a reading for someone who has kids or children are in the realm. You can either be a distant parent. And why I say distant parent, it's like being a godmother and godfather and things like that. So, Yeah. I think you need to take some time for yourself. This is a reading, Aquarius, that a lot has gone on within your relationships. And this is the time for allaboutaquarius.com. Definitely. Taking time for yourself, self-care, meditation, yoga, something that makes you feel good. Beautiful. Everything's going to work out, though. I think you need to work on you and do you for now. Because there's certain things that are coming up that are not sitting right as well, especially with that. Pay attention to the red flags and you know the outside influences, someone being wishy-washy with their energy as well, and they may be someone is like feeling so lonely that they're willing to go down a dark path just to not feel those feels anymore. That's not where we want to be, whether that's you or on their part. Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I love you, and I'll talk to you guys next week.